同学们好 ，Glad to see you again。今天呢，我们进入第9课 lesson9 第9课 The title 阿里今天没去学校。阿里 didn't go to school today 应该是第9课。那么 in this lesson, we are going to follow lesson 8 about the body parts. So this lesson, we are going to talk about illness. How to describe the illness of the body parts or yourself, and how to talk about the way of keeping yourself fit. So in this lesson, there are 2 objectives that you need to know. First, you should be able to describe illness. And second, you should be able to use 对 something 好 or 对 something 不好 to say to something good or to something it's not good. So we're using this to say what do you do is good to your health, what do you do is not good to your health. And you should also be able to use 多 plus a verb to say to do something more. For example, it is good to your health to do more running, to eat more fruit. So how do we say it in Chinese? These are the 2 objectives I need to know. But in the self-learning part, you only need to know how to describe illness. And when I meet you offline, we're going forward to how to talk about the way of keeping fit. So in the PowerPoint, you will see the review of the body parts. You can go to the PowerPoint and having fun with it. And here it's to choose the words and make up the body. In the PowerPoint, you can interact with it yourself. 这是什么？这是头，对吗？头。And you can try yourself to make up the whole body. But here it's in character. You might need to use your notes to help you read those characters. It's a good practice. I suggest you to try it. Now, you can go to the PowerPoint, and here we're going forward. We're not going to do this here. And also here, in the last lesson, we talked about 这是什么？haza. 这是头发 haza or haza here, I don't know. 头发 This is 这是头发 How do we say it in Mandarin? 好，那么 And you can use these 2 activities to do a self-check to see if you have managed it yourself. 好，那么 Here we're going to talk about how to describe illness. Some of the new words we'll use to describe. You will learn. 好，我们先看这是什么？身体，身体 the whole body 身体。这是什么？这是头，对吗？头，疼 pains 头疼 the head pains headache 阿里头疼阿里头疼阿里头疼阿里 is head pains 好，我们再看这里他哪里疼哪里 where 他哪里疼他眼睛疼对吗眼睛 eyes 他眼睛疼他哪里疼哪里 where hand 手他手疼他哪里疼鼻子他鼻子疼他哪里疼脚他脚疼So as you observe the 4 sentences, you can see how do we describe somewhere pains in our body. 是 somebody, the body part, 疼，她眼睛疼 it means her eyes pains， 她手疼 her hands pains， 她鼻子疼 her nose pains。 那么 here it doesn't mean 她 means her, no, it does not mean like that。 她眼睛疼 it's just when we hear it we know it's talking about her eyes。 So 她 is only to pointing out whom the person we are talking about, whose body parts of this 眼睛 belongs to。 所以 somebody body part 疼，她眼睛疼，她手疼，她鼻子疼，她脚疼，疼疼。好 ，this is a new words one。好，下一个是生病，生病 ，being sick, get sick。Someone 生病了 ，this is how we say someone is sick, someone gets sick。生病，他生病了。弟弟生病了。这是 Earth 地球 ，Earth 地球，地球生病了。Somebody 生病了 ，someone gets sick, someone is sick， 生病。And this is how we use it in the sentence。好，生病 ，that's the second。好，下一个是发烧，发烧 ，have fever。Someone 发烧了 ，someone 发烧了 ，someone is having a fever。我们看这里是阿里发烧了，阿里 is having fever。小狗发烧了 ，the little dog is having fever。Earth 地球，地球发烧了 ，the earth is having fever。Someone 发烧了 ，this is how we use the word having fever， 发烧，发烧。好 ，I would suggest you to read after me, no matter it's a sentence or the words。好，第三个是药 ，medicine， 药，药，这是什么？药 ，this is medicine， 这是药。生病了，要吃药。生病了，要吃药。So 生病了 ，get sick 啊。Being sick, you need to eat medicine. 要吃药，药 here it means you have to 吃药 eat medicine. 宝宝不喜欢吃药 The baby does not like eating medicine. 宝宝不喜欢吃药 does not like eat medicine. And you can see in this sentence we were using some of the words we learned before. So I highly strongly recommend you to go over for what you learned before. Try to remember the words so that you can understand the new sentence better. 好吗？好 ，medicine 药，药，药。好，下一个应该，应该 should 应该。So what should somebody do when they get sick or when they're not feeling well? 应该 So this is how we use this. We'll use this word to give suggestions, to recommend someone to do something. You should do something. 应该。好 Can you try to read this sentence? You can pause the video to think or to check. 我生病了。我 Anna 我生病了。I'm sick. What do you give the suggestion? What suggestion you would give? Here is a sentence. You could say, 你应该吃药。你应该吃药。You should eat medicine. 你应该吃药。好，这里他说 我太累了，我太累了。What suggestion you can give? You could say, you should have a rest. 你应该休息休息。休息休息 have a rest. 你应该休息休息。You should have a rest. 应该应该 So we say somebody 应该 do something. Somebody should do something. 你应该吃药。你应该休息休息。下一个词多多多 then add a verb after it. It's to say to do something more. Like here in the first picture, 他说 my head pains. Can you read it? 我头疼。我头疼。Now what suggestion you can give? You should have more rest. 你应该多休息。休息 have rest. 多休息 to have more rest. 你应该多休息。You should rest more. 好 Second picture. Having fever. Do you remember how to say it? 发烧。我发烧了。我发烧了。What suggestion you could give? For example, you should drink more water. 你应该多喝水。多喝水。你应该多喝水。You should drink more water. 多喝水。So here we say 多休息，多喝水。It's all follow the structure 多 plus a verb to say to do something more. 好，这是多。Another word 对。You can read with me as always. 对。对。We use 对 here to say to something good or not good. So 对 something 好 or 不好。It's good to something or it's good, not good to something. For example, 我觉得多跑步对身体很好。那么对身体很好，身体 body 对身体很好 It's very good to your body. So 对 in English it can mean to the body 对身体，对 something 很好 to something very good. 那么 what do you think it's good to the body? What else do you think it is? Apart from 多跑步，那么还有 having a rest more, having more rest, 多休息。我觉得多休息对身体很好。我觉得多休息对身体很好。And second, maybe eat more fruit. It's also good to the body. 多吃水果对身体很好。我觉得多吃水果对身体很好。And what else? In China, people like to drink the hot water. 热水。所以我们说多喝热水对身体很好。Drink more hot water is good to your body. 多喝热水对身体很好。But this is only the Chinese culture. I don't think it's universally accepted, or maybe it's not even scientifically accepted. It's just a cultural understanding. 多喝热水对身体很好。So we use 对身体很好 to say to the body very good. It's good to the body. 对 something 很好 or 对 something 不好 to something good or not good. 那么对 something 不好 or 对 something 好 Can you try to complete the sentence? First one, 跑步，多跑步。So here we use 多 plus a verb to say to do something more, 对吗？ 跑步 running 多跑步 to run more to do more running 多跑步对身体好。Do you still remember which word do we use to say to something very good or not good? 不吃水果对身体不好。It's not good to the body if you don't eat fruit. 不睡觉 not sleeping 对身体不好。Not sleeping is not good to your body. 不睡觉对身体不好。So this is how we use 对 to say to something good or not good. 好, here it's a check. Do you remember how to read those words? You can take out a paper and a pen. Try to find out the pinyin from the options given and write the correct pinyin for the word. You can pause the video to finish and then to check. 好，生病，眼睛，身体，头疼，药，对。好，那么 that's the end of this lesson. So we mainly talked about the words of describing the illness. 身体 the body, 疼 pains, somewhere pains, somebody somewhere pains. 他眼睛疼，他手疼，他鼻子疼，他脚疼。生病 get sick, someone 生病了，他生病了，弟弟生病了，地球生病了。发烧 someone 发烧了 someone is having a fever. 阿里发烧了，小狗发烧了。药 medicine 这是药，生病了要吃药。那么应该 should 应该 to give the suggestion what should somebody do you should do something. If you are sick 如果你生病了，你应该吃药。你应该吃药。If you are too tired, 你应该休息休息。应该。And next word is structure. 多 plus a verb. 多 plus a verb. 多 to do something more. 你应该多休息。You should rest more. 你应该多喝水。You should drink water more. So this is 多 plus a verb. And also 对 something 好不好。To something good or not good. 我觉得 do something 对身体很好。我觉得 do something 对身体不好。So something is good to the body or not good. For example here, 多休息对身体很好。多吃水果对身体很好。多喝热水对身体很好。那么多跑步对身体好。不吃水果对身体不好。Not good. So these are the words you learned in this lesson. Please try your best to remember them and to understand them. And here you'll find a self-check link. You can try to click the link and do a self-check. And remember to finish the assessment for the self-learning on LMS. And I'll see you in class. 谢谢你们，再见。